Hi, my name is Abby, nurse practitioner at Integrative Medical of Rockford, and today I'm here with our Integrative Chat. I wanted to talk to you today about the differences between allergies and sensitivities. In particular, the differences between food allergies and food sensitivities. So, most of us know that these two exist, but I think there can be some confusion about what each one is. So, first, I want to start with the similarities. There's one thing, at least one thing, that they have in common, and that's both food allergies and sensitivities involve the immune system. And that's the part of our body that is designated or designed to fight off the bad guys, the parasites, the viruses, bacteria, all of it, the immune system. So let's talk about an IgE allergy reaction. That is a true allergy. And those are foods that we usually know to be allergic foods: eggs, peanuts, for some people, dairy. When you eat those foods, the body sees it as a foreigner, and it starts an immune defense against it. So I like to look at it more of an explosion that goes off. There's an explosion, and there's histamine that's released, and the reaction takes place. Now, usually this reaction occurs about minutes to maybe hours after you eat an offending food. And most people, some would have a rash, or maybe you would have swelling of the face, swelling near the eyes, or even a swelling of the throat. And that's called anaphylaxis, and that's a medical emergency. So that's your IgE reaction, true allergy. Then you have your sensitivities. And one of the main sensitivity reactions is called an IgG reaction. There's also IgA, IgG4, and some other ones. But we're going to focus on this IgG reaction today. When this happened, I see more of a cops and robbers. So you eat a food, and usually it's the food that you eat most often. So you eat a food, whether it's banana, it's an apple, it's a piece of toast. You eat that food, it comes in, the body has a reaction. But an explosion doesn't go off like a histamine reaction. It's more of a cops and robbers. So think of the offending food as the robber coming in, and then the cop as your immune system, those antibodies that come. It handcuffs itself to this food particle, and then it gets rid of it. So it's called an immune complex that's formed, and the body gets rid of it. But if you have these being formed all the time, the body really can't get rid of it fast enough. So you end up having it deposited different places, your joints, your brain, your hair follicles, those kinds of places. So for this reaction, it usually happens about 5, 7, maybe even 10 days after you eat an offending food. So you don't even know really which food is causing it. And for most people, you don't have the sudden reaction. It's more subtle. Some people might have brain fog or joint pain, or you notice a little bit of abdominal discomfort, and that's an IgG reaction. Both have to do with the immune system. One, I'd say, is a little more problematic as far as you really need to do something about that, and the other is more subtle. So what do we do about these reactions? Can we test for them? Can we do anything? Yes. IgE and IgG reactions can be tested. Let's start with our IgE, our true allergies. You can have a blood test done for that, or you can go and have a skin prick done. And with a skin prick, they actually want to introduce the allergen really at a smaller level to your system and see how your body reacts. We do not do a skin test here in the office. You can go to a dermatologist or an allergist for it, but we do the blood work for it. What do you do if you find out you have a true allergy? The best thing to do is to avoid those foods, because now you know these foods are problematic. You want to avoid those. Definitely want to get an EpiPen on board, and that's just a little bit of a medicine that you can take as soon as you have a reaction to the foods. And we always like to say, follow up with a trip to the ER, and then we want to clean up the gut. And I'll talk about that a little bit more in the IgG. So let's go to our sensitivity reactions here. What we want to do, again, we test, we find out the foods you're sensitive to. We want to eliminate those foods, put you on a nice rotation food plan. But then we want to actually go in and we want to fix some of the damage that might have been done by these reactions over the years. So eliminate the food, give you some really good probiotics, great digestive enzymes, and give you something to heal and seal that gut. It usually takes about a year, but the whole idea is that after a period of time, we want to make the gut healthier and the immune system healthier, because about 90% of our immune system is found in the gut. Make that healthier, and hopefully we can introduce or reintroduce some of those food sensitivities back into your diet. So there you have it. Differences between food allergies, food sensitivities. Thank you so much for joining me on our integrative chat today. Go ahead, if you have any questions for us, you can call us at the office, 779-423-2044, or you can check us out at imorockford@gmail.com. So hope to see you at another chat, or better yet, in the office. Have a great day.